Hello everyone. So a lot of people have been requesting me for a few simple recipes. Not like the other recipes are pretty hard to do, but here is a quick, easy, simple recipe for doing some nice pasta. So firstly, you would require any kind of pasta you like. So I have chosen the macaroni here, and you can choose any pasta you like. Say penne if you want to do a spaghetti or any other pasta of your choice. I have two onions, medium-sized onions. I have around seven mushrooms. These are round mushrooms. You can use any variety of mushrooms you like. I have some Italian seasoning or Italian herbs. I have some chili flakes. I have salt and pepper, and also I have this Puck thick cream. Now you can use any cream you like. It can be normal cooking cream as well. It can be fresh cream, whatever is available with you. Even if you have malai, which is from milk, you can use that. So around 250 grams of this should be enough. You can add more or less. This recipe is very versatile. You can use whatever ingredients you like to make this recipe. It's just about knowing the basics. Also, you will be requiring olive oil. And so let's begin with the recipe. So firstly, I'm just gonna take around 200 grams of pasta. This is macaroni. I'm using half of this pack, and I will put it to boil once my water has completely boiled. So it should be rolling boil water, and once it starts boiling, you can add salt first, and then you can add the pasta. Now salt is as per taste, and you can take as much quantity of pasta you require. So I'll be pouring these into my boiling water, and we'll be continuing with the rest. For the filling or the sauce, what we would be doing, I'm using a chopper here. I will be taking onions and cutting them. Okay, so as you can see, these are finely chopped. They're almost a paste. So we want this consistency of the onions. I'm gonna do the same with the mushrooms, but I would leave them a little big. If you want, you can chop them with a knife with bare hands as well. You don't need to chop it in a chopper, but the onions would be preferable in a chopper, as we want them to be in very small pieces. Okay, so I have cut my mushrooms into halves, and I've just placed them in the same chopper in which I chopped the onions. Now I'm going to chop these as well. You can chop them roughly using a knife as well. It's totally upon you. As I said, this recipe is completely versatile. Okay, so as you can see, I've already chopped my mushrooms as well. A little mushy, a little chunky. That's what we require. We need a little bit of pieces, and it can be a little saucy as well. Okay, so as you can see that the pasta is boiling on one end, and I have a saucepan, and I have put it on low flame at the moment. We have the mushrooms and also the onions chopped and ready. So the first thing what we'll be doing is we'll be adding sufficient amount of olive oil to the pan. It depends. I don't have any measure for this, so I'm just putting in a rough amount of olive oil using the bottle. Also, for extra flavor, you can add 1 spoonful of butter, but this is completely optional, only and only if you want to add. I'm just adding a little. This is approximately 1 tablespoon of butter. And now I'm increasing the flame a bit, and I will let the butter melt completely. At this stage, I also like to add a little bit of the spices, so I'm adding just a little bit of the Italian spices. You can also use oregano if you like, and a little bit of chili flakes as well. This is optional at this stage, but I feel this gives the oil a lot of flavor. So okay, so our oil and butter mixture is already hot. So the first thing that we'll be adding is the onions. Also, if you would like, you can add garlic, but it's completely optional. Adding half a tablespoon of garlic as well. Now guys, as I said, this recipe is very versatile. You can add and subtract whatever you like. So I'll be sauteing the onions and the garlic for a bit until they are slightly brown. As you can see, my macaroni or the pasta is already done, so I'm turning off that stove, and I strain the pasta. I like to wash them with tap water immediately after they have been strained. This helps it not to stick to one another and not to be too mushy. They stay apart. So wash your pasta once you have cooked them and drained them. Sauteing the macaroni or the pasta has been washed completely, and our onions are also sauteing. I have increased the heat a bit. Okay, so our onions look almost done. At this point, I'm adding in our mushroom. Guys, don't go on the looks, it's gonna taste amazing. Since these are brown mushrooms, they have a very mushy color. But you can use white mushrooms as well, or whatever mushrooms you prefer. And as I said, versatile recipe, but very easy to make as well. Trust me, you'll get the mushrooms flavor. Just use good quality mushrooms, whatever mushrooms you love. And you can add whatever quantity you like as well. There's no measure to this recipe. You can make it as per your taste. Now at this point, since I've added the mushrooms, I'll also be adding a little bit of salt and pepper. This is not only to flavor the mushroom, but adding salt to the mushroom will release its water and flavor. So just a tad bit. And I'll let it cook. Smells heavenly. If you love mushrooms, you're gonna love this. Okay, mushrooms nicely cooking. I'm just adding a little bit of a sprinkle of water. Okay, so now at this stage I'm adding in my cream. Now I'm using a thick cream. You can use any cream you like. You let out all the waters, everything from the cream. At this point, you can also lower your flame as we don't want the cream to burn. The cream will release water. Okay, so the cream has been added. It's mixing up. You mix it on medium flame. At this point in time, you can increase your spices and make it as per your taste. It's upon you how much ever you want to add. You can taste it a bit before you add it. I know how much I require, so I'm adding that much. And that's it. Our sauce is completely ready for our pasta. I'll just let it heat for a bit since the cream was from the fridge and it was cold. So I'll just let it heat up a bit. If you would like, again, as I said, this is very versatile. If you would like, you can add in a little bit of cheese also to your sauce. Completely optional, guys. You can use any cheese like mozzarella, cheddar, whatever you like. Again, it's completely optional. If not, you can just... I'm adding just a few crushes of cheese to give it a nice flavor. Mix, mix, mix. Let that cheese melt. And that's it. I toss in my pasta. As much as you want, you can boil them. I have boiled around 400 grams. I had planned to boil lesser, but boom. Now beautiful cheesy and mushroomy and creamy pasta is absolutely ready to serve. You can taste it, you can adjust the spices according to your needs, and that's that. Ta ta ta. Yummy and delicious.